4 years ago, I encountered a very, strange thing. I woke up and I was in a hospital in Butavika. And it was very, very, very frightening. It was sudden. It was very strange.
Dear Maria, I have finally come to settle accounts. Why do things have to change? We were the only children in the family. I quickly followed you into this world, impatient to follow your instructions and guidance as we explored the world. Every day was an adventure. Breathtaking adventure, laughter. Sometimes tears, but of the harmless type. We stood on the brink of self-discovery. We were so full of life. Could anything really stop us? Everything we knew and held dear to was about to be torn apart and tossed to the far winds. One day, while at school, Mother came and visited me. She wore a cloak of sadness around her. At the bottom of my heart, I felt a deep sense of dread. Something has happened to Maria. I came face to face with what had happened to you 3 months later. Even then, you were heavily drugged, so the impact was not immediately clear to me. Then you had a relapse. In the blink of an eye, I lost my best friend.
Myself in that hospital was the darkest moment in my life, really. I thought maybe I'd died, actually. I thought I had died and I was in hell. And of course I had all these questions, so many.
I lost my faith in God. He was absent after all, otherwise he would never have let it happen. Something snapped. I stepped on the accelerator. Maybe if I drove too fast, I would slam a wall or fall off a cliff. Maybe it could all come to an end. It did come to a dead end, behind the prison gates. You were in an institution, and now so was I. I understood that the only way to our freedom was to face the demons tormenting me. And how better than through somebody who had lived it too. Daniel Sentamo was once admitted at Butavika Mental Referral Hospital.
society does discriminate people with mental illness. And that I knew even before, because I was one of the people who used to think mad people or people with mental health issues are either bewitched or cursed or something, you know. Society has a lot of stigma. And the perfect example is our local news. You put on Bukede TV and you see how people with mental illness or psychosocial disability are, you know, are being represented in the media. You know, the words are, they keep on coming up. Balalu, Katala, Zolo, you know.
People looked, they laughed, they did not understand. They did not want to be a part of it. I remained part of the people, afraid to break free, afraid to offer my hand, because I would share in the ridicule.
The fear that you know grips them. It seems a simple thing, but there's a lot of fear around mental illness. You know, family members are afraid of. You know, they feel the shame. They start to feel ashamed. That is one thing. Then, of course, they also fear for the person who is sick, because, you know, mental illness is also a dangerous illness. There are so many dangers around it, suicide, you know, all these other things that come with it.
I now know I was wrong. You needed my love, support, and understanding, not my absence. I just did not know where we fit after that. Dear Maria, I now know better. You are created in the image of God, and from today, you can be sure that I will be by your side, always.